My name is Escarado and I'm doing the Chicago Bowl games of 2014. I gathered data of 50 games. My mean was 101.9 and my standard deviation of 11.3322. With a 75 confidence level, I gathered that the margin of error was 1.843 and the confidence interval ended up being 100.06 to 103.74, so it was concluded that with a 75 confidence, you can say that the mean of 50 Chicago Bowl games in 2014 is between 106 and 103.74, and the minimum number of a sample size needed with a 1% error is 1,303. For a 95 confidence interval. The margin of error was of 3.1411. The interval was of 98.76 and 105.04. So it was concluded that with a 95 confidence, you can say that the mean of 50 Chicago Bowl games in 2014 is between 98.76 and 105.04. The minimum number sample size needed with a 1% error is of 2,221. With a 99% confidence, the margin of error was of 4.1267. The confidence interval was of 97.77 to 106.03. So it was concluded that with a 99 confidence, you can say that the mean of 50 Chicago Bowl games in 2014 is between 97.77 and 106.03. With a minimum number sample size needed with 1% error of 2,918. My sample question was a sample of basketball games of the Chicago Bulls of 2014 and being assessed for the scores of the 50 games. The sample produced a mean of 101.9 and a standard deviation of 11.3322. Compute a 98% confidence interval of this data. The margin of error ended up being 3.734 with an interval of 98.166 to 105.63, so it was concluded that with a 98% confidence, you can say that the mean of 50 Chicago Bowl games in 2014 is between 98.166 to 105.63. My individual reflection was that overall, I thought that this project provided me with a new way of learning the material being taught and allowed me to be able to find a creative way to learn the material better. B. This project helped me understand the statistics better because it was a creative way to work with statistics without having to look at the material in a strict manner, but rather fun and easy. To be able to gather the material from the data collection and be able to do the analysis, it helped me to understand it better. C. I believe that I worked very efficiently. However, I got stuck in the sample side, which my notes from class helped me, and I was able to work it out. I believe that I can work more efficiently now that I have mastered the material more, and I can do the calculations better. D. This project is relevant to the real world as sport agencies, managers, and sports teams and individuals in order to gather the statistical data and use it for other materials. Statistics is used in all sorts of fields in the daily lives of working Americans. It can not only be sports, but medicines and even law. Statistics is needed in our everyday life.